Welch on Talk City 91.1 FM. Dance to the drum, oh. Happy spirits have the sweetest rhythm, oh.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago, it is now 9 minutes past the hour of 3 p.m. and you're live under the radar with yours truly, Heavy Duty and David Welch, as we take you all the way up until 6 p.m. Heavy Duty is here looking all fresh as usual. Heavy Duty.
Good afternoon to you, David Welch. Good afternoon to the listeners of Talk City 91.1 FM. Good afternoon to those of you locked on at work, if you're still at work. Good afternoon to those of you locked on and headed home from work in your vehicles. Of course, those of you locked on in the maxis, taxis, buses, and PH cars. Of course, those of you locked on conventional radio at home. And those of you locked on the World Wide Web via Facebook and YouTube on Talk City 91.1 FM, Facebook and YouTube pages. Good afternoon to those of you locked on in Tobago, my beautiful Trinidad of Tobago and the people of Tobago. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to those of you locked on in South America, all of the Caribbean, in North America, in the United States of America, in Canada, in the UK, in the EU, in the United Arab Emirates. Those of you locked on in Africa, in Asia, in Russia, in China, in Australia, all across the world. Welcome to the number one afternoon talk show in Trinidad and Tobago and the fastest growing evening talk show in the world. Under the radar with yours truly, Heavy Duty and David Welch.
All right, welcome one and all. Once more, remember, we are socially active live across all social platforms right now. Talk City 91.1 FM on Facebook and YouTube. And remember, DJ Heavy Duty on TikTok, David K. Welch across all social media platforms as well. We're telling you that this is one that you don't want to miss right now, Trinidad and Tobago, because, oh God, heavy. Mm-hmm. Heavy.
Bacchanal start.
Bacchanal ain't just start. Oh God, we swimming in it heavy.
Oh my gosh.
We swimming in the Bacchanal gosh. Heavy. And
say it so.
Oh God, boy. Heavy. Look at Look at this phone.
My God.
You know where's that heavy?
OPR.
And you know where's that? That is proof. Heavy Duty. Mm-hmm. That for the past 10 years, or 9.5 years as we like to say, mm-hmm. that PNM has been governing this country. The way that contracts, plural, mm-hmm. have been given out is based on friend, family, and financiers.
Yep.
You see, Heavy, it goes further mm-hmm. because it dates back to Parliament. When the Prime Minister, Kamala Persad-Bissessar, said she know what Bill Balize house.
Right.
She know when Kamala Persad-Bissessar said she will boss head, mm-hmm. and Penelope Beckles turned around and condemned Kamala Persad-Bissessar for bossing head for the statement she go boss head.
Yeah.
Kamala Persad-Bissessar's Prime Minister know who she was talking about. Mm-hmm. And the warning. And I'll tell all ministers, all of them, every last one of them, every single minister, that if at all you choose to do business, and I put myself at risk here saying this, mm-hmm. if you choose to do business with persons who want only good for themselves, know that the Prime Minister, this government led by Kamala Prasad Bisesa, will boss ahead. Heavy duty.
Right.
Heavy if I tell you millions and millions of dollars was siphoned out of this country. Well, you already know. It's nothing that we say.
Oh, yes. Oh, of course, I already know.
I think all that it is now, Heavy, is paying document state, official document state. That's all. That's all, Heavy. Just paying document state.
And I guess you had the documents.
I had the documents.
Yeah. And
I want to print it, though. You see how late I get to the studio? I was gathering everything.
Yeah, I understand. You only have it in soft copy, so you had to print it.
I want to print it for them by Heavy, but I want to print it and show it. I want to print it and show it. Heavy. I have it for one particular entity, and that is the Housing Development Corporation, HDC. The HDC has been used, same thing that we've been talking about here over the past few months, whenever, over the years. The HDC have been used as, you think CPEP bad? Come to HDC. I will say that. I'll say it like that. Because I had to be careful, we had to be responsible.
Play this game.
We had to be responsible.
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
But Heavy, them people looted Trinidad and Tobago. They looted the country.
I told you that. I came here and said that. I knew that since before the election, that is what they was doing. I got inside information on exactly what was going on in there. Especially at AGC. Right? I knew that there were MPs and ministers and members of the party that went in there as paupers in 2016 and now is millionaires and billionaires. There were people calling my phone and giving me information. I just couldn't talk it on air because I don't have the proof. But I knew they were thieving. They were thieving out the treasury through these state enterprises and state-owned companies.
Yep.
I know that is what they were doing. I know that is why $3 billion was unaccounted for in the Auditor General report. I know every time they borrow money, it was not to fix what they said they're going to fix. It was them to enrich themselves, their friends, their family, and finances. They have raped the treasury, raped this country, and put us in an economical crisis.
Dry. Heavy. The media is aware.
Which media? Not them own.
In trouble.
Not them own. Because you know they have our media house. Yeah, they have our media house back in them. Only spewing propaganda and lies.
They are aware. When I tell you that. Heavy, how is it that the media in Trinidad and Tobago never asked a question, never asked for a singular document when the PNM was in charge?
Because the PNM was paying the media big money in advertising. The most amount of money these media houses made was under the last administration, and that was to spread the propaganda. Don't say anything. Keep them mouth shut. Don't have no investigative journalism. You remember when Rowdy used to go into press conferences, nobody couldn't ask him no questions. You used to move them up.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
You remember when he was telling a journalist, whoever sending messages on their phone to ask me any question, tell them to ask and buffing them up. They were afraid to ask any question. You go into a press conference, Dr. Ali, it was just a monologue. He was just going and talk and say something, everybody walking out.
Today you're telling the people they need to listen. I'll never play this one more time. Start it?
Before I started.
Okay.
Even though it had the OPR there, they used to bypass the OPR.
Yes, they used to. Yes. Yep.
They used to bypass the OPR. The OPR was there like it wasn't there.
Correct.
Because they don't put the minion at the head of the OPR.
It was a smoke screen.
Yeah.
So you feel comfortable on the outside to know that, yeah, the OPR doing its job.
The OPR only want to do its job now when the UNC is in power. The
Correct.
OPR was a non-entity.
Correct.
That is why I'm saying that OPR thing is used now to say, well, for contractors who's not in the circle, who's not in the inner circle, to say, well, all right, because of the OPR, you didn't get this contract. right? But they know who already they had lined up for the contract, and trust me, OPR had nothing to do for that.
Boy.
No, OPR had nothing to do with that.
But you started her. Let me play this.
Go ahead.
There we go.
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
So here the thing, Heavy, and the people of Trinidad and Tobago, here the thing. Because this ties, and I know you don't like to talk P&M and they're back and all, right?
Go
But
ahead.
you're all away today, a little bit, right? A little leeway. So, heavy duty. We've been speaking about a particular contractor called Wood Green Construction Services Limited. Wood Green Construction Services Limited got the contract to put up citrus close down there in Port of Spain.
Right.
And then they also got another contract for somewhere in San Fernando. I'll say that. Somewhere in San Fernando.
Right.
So they got several contracts across Trinidad, whether it was to construct or demolish in Trinidad. Have you, if I tell you that with Green Construction Services Limited, don't even do that, you go believe me?
When
They don't have the facilities to, they don't know how to, and they're not supposed to.
Wood Green's what?
Construction Services Limited.
They don't know how to put up buildings.
They have never.
They have never did that.
Never. But they didn't even submit a bid, as far as I understand.
What?
Heavy, they didn't even submit a bid, as far as I understand. The question being asked today is
So they don't have no track record of doing no kind
track record.
of construction, no way.
Nothing heavy.
So they build a little house
Not
somewhere,
a drain, not a box drain, not
A
canal,
retaining wall.
Not a retaining wall.
a little small bridge, nothing.
Nothing. Not even a playground.
My God.
Nothing.
And they get contract to build homes.
Heavy.
Where the hell's that here?
On the site, heavy duty. There are steel structures up. If we were to tell you that the bolts not even tied down, you gonna believe it?
The boat's not even tied on.
Nope. You gonna believe it?
This is house for people to live in.
Correct. What if I tell you as well, heavy duty, that for Citrus Close, Port of Spain, the site was locked to the HDC? You gonna believe it? The same HDC that has to oversee what's happening down there. You believe that I don't know who it is. Somebody locked the HDC out of their own compound. You gonna believe it?
You serious? My God.
Heavy, if I also tell you that Minister Alexander went today to do all of that. What if I tell you that shots were called from somewhere? I don't know.
Right.
To say he can't come there.
So it now Citrus Clove is a private,
but somehow it turned out to be that
with taxpayers' money,
tax-paying dollars. Heavy, if I also tell you that the HDC somehow is unaware of any projects that are either ongoing or not ongoing at Citrus Close. You can believe it?
The unaware.
All of this is alleged. We're just asking, what if? Would you believe that, heavy duty?
I wouldn't believe that. I wouldn't believe that the unaware and all.
Heavy, what is taking place today in Trinidad? We know, we speak about it, but now we see it for ourselves that there are certain persons operating in certain positions that are stymieing process and that is hoping that this government fails. When you ask yourself why the government can't give out homes just yet, we'll get to that. We'll get to that point. But heavy, the HDC had to take out chainsaws, bolt cutters to cut bolt.
To get into the
compound? Get into the own compound. And outside on the wall, it says Housing Development Corporation, that the HDC in itself have no keys for.
What the hell I hear in here? Say it in so.
But let me go back to the contractor.
Yeah, go back to the contractor, yes.
Because we get sidetracked. Heavy. Rainbow, that's a company name. Rainbow Construction Limited was the bidder. They approved everything by the OPR. However, the PNMHDC did not give Rainbow
The contract.
anything. No money went to Rainbow. In fact, despite the OPR choosing a contractor, I'm asking, how then did Wood Green Construction Services Limited get the contract to put up properties in Trinidad? As far as we know, $51 million of taxpaying dollars was spent, and nothing. Well, the project is nowhere right now. But I have a question for the media, particularly, right? Because Rainbow Construction Services Limited, look here, sent a pre-action protocol letter to the then HDC, to which to OPR actually,
Right.
to which the OPR 2 years later now responding.
2 years later, after the send a pre-action protocol letter? What kind of madness going on here, boy?
$191 million given to Wood Green Construction Services Limited to put up property. 51 million was spent. The contract, the construction, HDC, as far as what we understand and what we know right now, didn't even know the project halted. This was given 2024, 2025. By 2025, Camille Robinson get the S. Election bell ringing. We ain't winning this. Everything stopped. And then she turned around and say, no, it's Kamala stop the projects. But in reality, what we would have fined heavy duty was that Wood Green Construction Services Limited was only given the contract to put up HEC projects because they were also given the contract to put up Balize House. When we tell you that state funds was used to build Balize House as well, we're not joking and no heavy.
So, question. Who is behind Wood Green's Construction Company Limited?
I will tell you. I want to play it for you. I can play it for you.
Play it now.
I'm going to play it for you. These are the people behind. I'm going to play this too.
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
Sure you want to know, right?
Play it.
You know what I know? No. What I am aware of is that drug money financed Barbecue House. I am aware. Drug money financed. Can I speak still? Can I be allowed to speak?
Yes, can we get some silence? Stop arguing across the corridors, Diego Martin Northeast.
I don't want to see it. You know what I will tell you? I am aware, and we now have lists, remember? Homeland Security have lists. Okay, I'll send you the list. Maybe your name is on this. What I'm aware of is drug money financed Balize House.
Believe it or no heavy? Believe it. So when you ask who behind what, the only thing behind anything with the PNM. Let me play this again. Huh?
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
So, to put it on in a nutshell, for our listeners to understand, the company that was awarded the contract to do Citrus Grove, right? Didn't get the contract. The contract was given to, right? With all the OPR even knowing, to Walgreens or Wood Greens or whoever the Greens name.
Wood Green.
Right? And they were given $150 million to build or construct without any track record of building or constructing anything. Right? They were given the contract to build those units there when they headed into Port of Spain. On top of that, the agency have no information or cannot access that compound, right? Because they have no keys to open the gate, right? It's locked up like Fort Knox, right? Not only that, that the contract was allocated and our money was awarded to this contractor
Without the OPR.
without the OPR, and right after the election, all work stopped, and the project is not completed. Right? When they were given the money to complete the project, it means to say that that's supposed to be going on still until it's finished. Right? So they give them money to build buildings or build units in Port of Spain, in that project, in that site. Right? You spend about $50-something million out of the $100-something million. And the minute the election bell ring and the election go in not in the favor of your party, whoever the case will be, you pocket the next $100 million and stop the work.
Let me correct myself on one thing I say. I read further. When I said that the OPR didn't acknowledge receipt of the pre-action, they acknowledged the receipt of it, but for 2 years it did nothing.
They acknowledged they received the pre-action protocol letter, but they did nothing in 2 years.
Nothing. Let me give you this.
Oh Lord, Father.
The HDC as well had responded to the pre-action protocol letter via official docs that I can see. I won't call the person name, but I seen attorney at law and the legal department. He responded. All right, your correspondent and attached letter has been received. That's what I see here in the pre-action protocol letter sent by Rainbow Construction Limited. Let me read this for you. And the date, right? HGC evaluation report on the public tender, and I have the public tender number, Rainbow Construction Limited. This is from our client. We act for and on behalf of Rainbow Construction Limited, and I'm quoting here Trinidad and Tobago, hearing called our client, and we write in compliance with the practice direction issued by the Supreme Court in respect of pre-action protocol pursuant to the Civil Proceedings Rules 1998 as amended. Date the 15th day of November 2005 and published in Trinidad and Tobago Gazette dated the 23rd of November 2005. We are instructed by our client, the intendant claimant, to institute legal proceedings seeking permission to apply for judicial review against the Trinidad and Tobago Housing Development Corporation, the intendant defendant, pursuant to Part 56 of the Civil Proceedings Rule 1998 as amended. Up to the including date of this letter, the requested information as per the said Freedom of Information request to the intended defendant dated the 22nd of August 2023 has not been provided in the intended claimant pursuant to Section 13 of the Freedom of Information Act 1999, which Heavy was updated, right? And amended. We further remind you that Section 15 of the Freedom of Information directs that the intended defendant, a public authority subject to the FOIA, shall take reasonable steps to enable the applicants to be notified of the approval or refusal of his request as soon as practical as soon as they can, all right? But in any case, not later than 30 days from the day in which it was the request was made, all right?
All right.
Heavy, it took them 2 years to even try to start an investigation on this matter. But the reason in which it was given is because Heavy Duty, as I said, Rainbow was originally the preferred bidder for the contract. However, Wood Green got the contract. Wood Green got the contract based off putting up Balize House for the
Wow.
That is how that was given. 191 million of tax-paying dollars was spent. 51 million of which was spent back to put up the property. And then following that, nothing again. But not only 191 million. Another sum of money was also spent in somewhere in San Fernando to do whatever that we don't know that Wood Green could do.
Right.
Simply because they were preferred as bidders for contracts through the Housing Development Corporation for Balize House and for PNM. But we go pause there and I go play for you from Minister Alexander today.
All right.
Here we go.
Project involving Wood Green that we were able to find, and it is to provide a $22 million contract for the purpose of building at current Site A, San Fernando. One of the criteria that was supposed to guide the technical criteria of the OPR was that they had experience doing projects like this before. This is the first time Wood Green that we are aware of was doing a project of this nature. What Trinidad and Tobago has to ask now that $51 million, taxpayers' dollars, 10% of the project is complete. $51 million represents almost 30%. The value of the contract was paid to the company. What Trinidad and Tobago has to ask is, what did this contract with favorable terms to a company that had no experience and did not win the bid, did they get this contract because they were building Balize House? Because it is the same company. And Minister Roberts, also a minister in the Ministry of Housing, has put information in the public space about that contract and the tender involved in awarded for that contract at Balize House. And Trinidad and Tobago needs to be very concerned as to what took place here. As of now, no one knows the status of the contractor or the contract. This legal letter was sent during the standstill period of the award of this contract, and the OPR responded a year later, promising an investigation. And 2 years since that promise, nothing. The same OPR that is very busy in HDC now wasn't as busy then. Again, Trinidad and Tobago has to be very concerned about what was done with their money through the HDC for the 10 years under Keith Rowley, and specifically for the period when Camille Robinson Regis was the Minister of Housing.
We go open the phone lines.
Voice your opinion live on the air. 622-4911. Or send your WhatsApp voice notes to 394-4911. Talk City 91.1 FM.
How do you even start to deal with that level of corruption? But anyway, 622-4911. The WhatsApp loading, guys, for some reason not calling there, right? Call it live.
Hi guys, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
There's plenty more.
You're telling me?
Listen to you guys, and all I can do is take deep breaths. Not 7 minutes, I don't know. But I'm glad what you're doing. Excellent job, guys.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
You'll just be safe, and
It's depressing though, just depressing.
it is. I know. I can hear it in you guys. All right, guys. Have
Thanks
a good
so much.
evening. Do your thing.
You too.
All right, yeah.
Call it live.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, dearest Naz. with all that you read out there, David, we have a bigger problem than that.
Say it.
Because, you see, with all this information, I am always asking, where is the redress for the country? When will things be put in place so that when politicians engage in these kind of actions, there will be a penalty to face? Isn't that talk show hosts and activists have to come and politicians just continuously come and bring information, bus mark, and then nothing at all, right? I really hope that at some point in time, justice can be served for the nation. Because it's real unfair.
Chris,
it's real unfair.
Chris, I want to agree with you 100%.
We have to be going through this as a nation.
Yeah.
And it is not satisfactory that politicians just come and bust mark or reveal things. Where is the involvement of the TTPS in all these matters?
Yep.
Yeah.
I love to understand, gentlemen.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Yeah.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much.
And also the former minister wasn't supposed to be in handcuffs. No,
all this happened under her tenure.
Yeah. She's supposed to be in handcuffs. I ain't putting what I'm about to say.
The WhatsApp blowing up, boy. I can't even answer the caller. Just coming in and cutting off. Yeah, just come. Y'all try calling the 622 line. Let me see if I can answer. Yeah. Caller, you live.
Yeah. Good afternoon, my brothers. You hearing me?
Yes, we hear you loud and clear.
Yes, heavy by David. But let me tell you something on the caller before. The only how we will get results, this PNM has to stay in opposition for 2 terms for sure. Anytime they stay in opposition for 2 terms, is that what always save them?
Yeah.
It's not now, but you see, that 500 million they borrow to pay back in so much a years and start the project down by Citrus Growers there, and the homeless building that they started down on Duncan Street side down there.
Yeah.
But that's part of the corruption. But the only way we could deal with them, the citizens have to make up their mind to leave them in opposition.
Even the lower Bova government school. Why, as soon as the election done, the school stopped the work done?
We go again.
Well, I will tell you that because as it is alleged on the ground, the man who collecting that big rent, he support the PNM strong. He's a strong PNM, so that's where our rent money going to keep this thing going on in the country, the PNM and Trinidad and Tobago. If we take God out of our thought and distract this country to support the PNM and the media houses, we will eat the bread the devil eat.
Correct.
We have to make it work. Good afternoon.
Thanks, brother. Thanks so much. Heavy gangs. Plenty, I tell you. Caller.
Hello?
Yes, man.
Yeah, I'm just asking for information. What does OPR mean?
Office of the Procurement Regulator.
Yeah, the Office of the Procurement Regulation.
Yeah, procurement
regulator.
Okay, thank you very much.
Sorry about that. Yeah, man. I'll be more specific next time. Caller, you live.
Yeah, fellas, good afternoon.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, now, Philip Edward Alexander, Boston, so much math. I didn't to you know, what to do, how to spin, you know. And I watching, all of a sudden, I find, why Gariana attacking the man first?
Because he bossing Mark.
Yeah, but Gariana, to be if she was there, like she still want to be famous, come on, man. Let the man do the work. The man exposing them, licked like fire.
They don't like that.
Bubble season start. Now what are you talking about?
Yes, man. Thanks so much. Caller, you live.
Heavy and David, good evening.
Yeah, man.
Good evening, caller.
I don't know if anybody could remember if it was just before or after election, somebody was caught shredding papers, documents. About 2 or 3 bags of documents they got them with, and then we hear nothing about it again in HGC. So you remember that? It was on the news and thing.
Well, yep, but if the document shredded, what we going to do? You can't do nothing about it.
I just saying that is probably one of the reasons they can't get no much evidence of that, because you know, as when they realize they're going to lose the election, somebody went in to shred documents. You know. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I was doing something on the phone, but let me tell you about that. Okay, we know about that. Just days after the general election, actually, they run up in HDC, particularly HDC, and they start shredding as much documents as possible.
Yeah.
What we find out on that is that there's a lot of external documents per se, heavy. It's about how the HDC. Sorry, Kola, we'll talk. Right? But it's about how the HDC was siphoning money once more out of the corporation straight into the hands of gangs in Trinidad and Tobago. And the way that they put it in the hands of gangs in Trinidad and Tobago is by saying that this going for the community. Heavy duty.
My God.
So if they were doing something, let's say in Laventel, East Mover, instead of hiring people who could actually do the job, you give contract, and you know it, you give contract to the gang leaders and the community leaders to offer security, right? For somebody coming in to put up work and put up buildings, put up bricks, steel beams or whatever, to act as though something happening.
Right.
And then to leave the construction, right? It just as what Camille Robinson Regis did,
Yeah.
When she realized that, hey, yeah, we ain't coming back in power, they leave the country, they make it look all nice and good. Yes, this happening in the community, or the building looking nice. But the contractors don't know what they're doing. When they give the contractors money to put up things, with $51 million spent, right? They give the contractors something. It's a sort of kickback that they get in. We know it. Camille Robinson Regis and the PNM was getting kickback from almost every single contract, every single contractor. You cannot be an independent contractor and get work from the PNM government,
Nope.
You can't.
Yeah.
That's how the HDC was operating. That's how Camille Robinson Regis was running the Housing Development Corporation. Instead of giving contracts, and they want to talk about Maloney. Let me talk about Maloney. Instead of giving people the contract who could actually service the area properly, who could actually wash the buildings, who could actually see about the needs of the people, you give it to yourself. You take yourself off the company name, and you give it to your friends and your families, and you get kicked back with that.
Yeah.
But Camille, all they want to talk, let me talk about how the Housing Development Corporation was subcontracting the same work that the HDC have staff to do.
Yep.
That's what it was doing.
Yep.
The HDC have its own maintenance crew.
Yep.
However, contracting maintenance to do the same work that HDC maintenance could do. And they breeded as such a lazy individuals to work within the HEC, and that is what they're complaining about. And that is what Kamala Prasad is not condoning. The fact right now, heavy duty, that people talking about CPEP and URP and CPEP and URP, the HDC have its own maintenance crew. However, give people CPEP contracts to maintain the same area that the maintenance crew could maintain, and pay them more money to do the same thing, and then pay the daily rated workers no money at all, or less than next to nothing to do the same thing that you're paying people more to do. You're giving your contract friends and families more money. So they will give somebody $30 million to maintain Maloney, when HEC could do it for not even a fraction, for much less than that, for 1% of that. That's how they were doing things, and people somehow feel that 1% that they were getting is food. I get to put books on the table and feed this and get this and that, but they created a level of dependency. You got to depend on we. We give you something. Look, we give you something, and then turn around and tell the people that, give them a sad story and a nice story, and say, well, it's because of X, Y, and Z, and this and that and the other, and we're trying for all you. You're trying for them. You're eating our food on the people's head.
Exactly.
That's what he was doing.
Correct.
That's what Camille Robinson was doing. That's what all of them who passed through the Housing Development Corporation, Edmundale, and all of them was doing. Eating on the people. Eating on the backs of the people of Trinidad and Tobago. And all they would come to talk to us about CPEP, URP, poor people suffering. All they had poor people literally kneeling down, licking all their kahulas just to get a little dollar from all here.
Correct.
They'll talk about CPEP and URP. Call out your life. Let's leave it there. Watch.
David is a boy.
See?
How is so?
I see your number.
David. Alexander, do you want to say who get the contract to do the police force?
Hello,
all you wicked to the bone, boy. I will leave it here.
6224911 3944911. Take this one and then go to the break. Caller.
David, my dear. Don't forget when you're using the word alleged.
Alleged? We have documents. Tell Camille send you people. If you feel you big and bad, if them feel they could win in court, send the people. You feel you could win? We could win too.
Ma'am, what was the name we give you? We give to you?
Forget it.
Excuse me, no.
We had given you a name, as a call on this show. I forget the name. We forget the name.
I forget the name. But if Camille feels she big and bad, send your people, call her.
Yes, Obi and Evie. I want you all to check on the homeless building. There was building right by the city gate there. I want you to check on it. Sometime last week and the week before, some people come there and cut all the containers they had in the open lot there. I don't know who do that, but I was saying a big bang like this, breaking down some wall in the homeless building that they building, but it stopped. Right? I want you all to try on that, please. Thanks. And the lady was talking about you give her name Sweetheart because she said her name is Sweetheart.
That was Sweetheart. It's something lady.
Something lady.
Yeah, something lady. Anyway, let me cool, eh? Let me take a chill pill. I go drink my water and mind my business. You know what? Before I do that,
any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
Let me get them that. Hey, y'all, stay tuned to Talk City 91.1 FM, your only address for talk radio. We're gonna take you to a quick break and maybe 10 minutes. Let's see here. Yeah, most likely this will take you all the way to the top, man. All right. So stay tuned, Trinidad and Tobago. We'll be back right after this, right here on Talk City 91.1 FM.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive Home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
The conversations shaping our nation, the decisions affecting our future, the issues impacting you. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring them into focus. From politics and public policy to sports, entertainment, and the voices of everyday citizens. A new perspective is coming to Saturday mornings. Focus, People, and Politics. Coming soon, exclusively on TTT.
Football fans, lock in wherever you are. Season 7 of The 12th Man premieres on TTT on Thursday, the 20th of August. We need you to be there. Be part of the fun. Be part of the celebration. It doesn't matter which team you're supporting, which team you're not supporting. We want you to join us. We want you to participate. We want you to be there with us on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive Home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
The conversations shaping our nation, the decisions affecting our future, the issues impacting you. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring them into focus. From politics and public policy to sports, entertainment, and the voices of everyday citizens. A new perspective is coming to Saturday mornings. Focus, People, and Politics. Coming soon, exclusively on TTT.
Football fans, lock in wherever you are. Season 7 of The 12th Man premieres on TTT on Thursday, the 20th of August. We need you to be there. Be part of the fun. Be part of the celebration. It doesn't matter which team you're supporting, which team you're not supporting. We want you to join us. We want you to participate. We want you to be there with us on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Ticket Front with Officer Shabadi. Go Beyond Limits with Roland Stewart. Drive Home with with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
The conversations shaping our nation, the decisions affecting our future, the issues impacting you. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring them into focus. From politics and public policy to sports, entertainment, and the voices of everyday citizens, a new perspective is coming to Saturday mornings. Focus, People, and Politics. Coming soon, exclusively on TTT.
Football fans, lock in wherever you are. Season 7 of the 12th Man premieres on TTT on Thursday, the 20th of August. We need you to be there. Be part of the fun. Be part of the celebration. It doesn't matter which team you're supporting, which team you're not supporting. We want you to join us. We want you to participate. We want you to be there with us on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Take it front with Officer Shabadi. Go beyond limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
The conversations shaping our nation, the decisions affecting our future, the issues impacting you. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring them into focus. From politics and public policy to sports, entertainment, and the voices of everyday citizens. A new perspective is coming to Saturday mornings. Focus, People, and Politics. Coming soon, exclusively on TTT.
Football fans, lock in wherever you are. Season 7 of the 12th Man premieres on TTT on Thursday, the 20th of August. We need you to be there. Be part of the fun. Be part of the celebration. It doesn't matter which team you're supporting, which team you're not supporting. We want you to join us. We want you to participate. We want you to be there with us on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Take it front with Officer Shabadi. Go beyond limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
The conversations shaping our nation, the decisions affecting our future, the issues impacting you. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring them into focus. From politics and public policy to sports, entertainment, and the voices of everyday citizens. A new perspective is coming to Saturday mornings. Focus, People, and Politics. Coming soon, exclusively on TTT.
Football fans, lock in wherever you are. Season 7 of the 12th month premieres on TTT on Thursday, the 20th of August. We need you to be there. Be part of the fun. Be part of the celebration. It doesn't matter which team you're supporting, which team you're not supporting. We want you to join us. We want you to participate. We want you to be there with us on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Take it front with Officer Shabadi. Go beyond limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
The conversations shaping our nation, the decisions affecting our future, the issues impacting you. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring them into focus. From politics and public policy to sports, entertainment, and the voices of everyday.
What are you doing? Young brother, sharp vibes. Sometimes you got to slow it down so you could feel what you're working on. To get the right pick, it got to be the right grip, then you could put it on. If you're tired of the jumping, take a trip that we move along. Sexy whining, little levy, you come together like a slow song. This time it is your time.
I ain't gonna lie, I really had to slow it down, man.
This wine, baby.
We got a nice break.
One of a kind, so bear your mind and get ready for the jamming. You go have a time of your life. This sweetness feels like paradise. The way you walk on, you like any vibes. Nothing wrong now with a little vibe.
Come on,
just relax and give me inch by inch. Roll back on it, inch by inch. Rub up on it, inch by inch. And don't leave no space between us. Roll back on it, inch by inch. Throw back on it, inch by inch. Rub up on it, inch by inch. And don't leave no space between us.
Let me tell you, if you're looking for more entertainment this July-August vacation, then you need to switch to Digicel Fiber and get the new Omni TV plans with a Disney Plus included. Also enjoy 20% off for the next 6 months when you sign up today. That's more speed, more entertainment for the whole family, and less on your bills. Visit your nearest Digicel store and switch today.
This special flex is for special guests. I am one in a million. I never tired of the jumping.
If you're tired, take a trip
Sexy wine
to the Digicel store, that is.
like a slow song. This time it is your time, baby.
Get more of what you love with Digicel Fiber and Omni TV. Catch La Liga, EPL, Bundesliga football, CPL, and more live cricket action. Plus enjoy HBO, Disney Plus, and more. That's more sports, more movies, more series, and something for everyone.
Give me inch by inch.
Get it all with Digicel Fiber plus Omni TV. Visit your nearest Digicel store and switch today.
Roll back on it inch by inch. Throw back on it inch by inch. Rub up on it inch by inch. And don't leave no space.
games to big entertainment. With Digicel Fiber and Omni TV, we have you covered. Enjoy La Liga, EPL, Bundesliga football, CPL, and more live cricket action. Plus, enjoy HBO, Disney Plus, and more. That's more sports, more shows, only video channels, and more for the entire family. Visit your nearest Digicel store. Get Omni TV and Digicel Fiber today. I know I want to take you. We going there. Down to where, boy? Down to Digicel.
Morning, my phone you're calling. When things get boring, it's back and all you want.
Nice Digicel we were.
That was the one. I thought that this was love, but when I hear the scene, you know she's a right to be. Now I am the last train, heading down to San Fernando. Coming to Tifa, wine up on you. Unlock your door, open your window. Girl, I am the last train, heading down to San Fernando. Coming to Tifa, wine up on you. Unlock your door, open your window. She want me go down there.
Right there.
Let me go down there. Right there. Tell what she telling.
Get it all with Digicel. There's an alternative SIM for you. The best offers are through Digicel.
What she said, you come in San Fernando. 6 o'clock in the morning.
Introducing Digicel's newest offer, the Inting SIM. Get 7 days of data for just $35. When you top up $20 or more, the plan will automatically renew for free once a month for the next 3 months without even touching your credit. Join the bigger, better network. Get the Inting SIM and switch to Digicel Plus.
It's time for me to leave. Now I am the last train.
Yeah, Digicel is ready to help you get Inting with a new plan that renews for free once a month. Get the Inting SIM with 7 days of data for just $35. Top up $20 or more and the plan will automatically renew for free once a month for the next 3 months, and that's without even touching your credit.
Right. Tell what she telling me. What she said, you come in San Fernando. She want me go down there. Right. So let me go down there. Right.
Head back to school in style with Digicel. Get the Samsung A07 for just $99 when you get the postpaid My Choice plan. This is a limited time offer and it won't last long, so head down to your nearest Digicel Experience store today.
Even on she wedding day, look, she still calling me. She begging me to stay. She don't know when to stop. The man give she everything, the house and the car and the ring, but you're still playing games. Nobody wins at the end of the day. Girl, I know I'm not the one. I know that this ain't love, but when I check the scene, it's time for me to leave. Now I am the last train,
heading down to San Fernando.
Coming to Tifa, wine up on you. Unlock your door, open your window. Girl, I am the last train, heading down to
Sing it, man, sing it.
Coming to Tifa, wine up on you. Unlock your door, open your window. She want me go down there. Right. So let me go down there.
Right.
Tell what she telling me. What she said, you come in San Fernando.
Dungeon lady, I hear you. I hear you, dungeon lady.
Right. Tell what she telling me. What she said, you come in San Fernando.
I see ya, can't behave. I see ya, can't behave yourself. Oh Lord.
I feel for woman and a woman and a woman and a rum and a woman and a woman and a rum and a woman and a woman and a woman and a woman and a woman. I can't behave myself. Or when I jump in with the friends, I can't behave myself. Soon as the music hit there, I can't behave myself.
Remember, this segment was brought to you by Digicel, the bigger, better network.
Soon as the music hit there, if so cocky you like, so cocky you vibe. If carnival is on, then you not alone. If so cocky you like, so cocky you vibe. If carnival is on, well, you not alone. All one thing uncertain, I outside and jamming. Deal with them brutal, I go deal with them brutal. All that talk the talking, them just tell me nothing. I go deal with them, never deal with them, never deal with them.
Dive into July-August vacation with a Samsung handset for just $129 on a Digicel My Choice plan. Get 40 gigabytes of data, a Samsung A06 or A07 for just $149. Plus weekly chances to win only with Digicel Postpaid. That's more data, more Java, more wins. So visit your nearest Digicel store and sign up today.
So cocky your life, so cocky your face. If carnival is on, well, you never know.
Yes, I see you all dancing, enjoying the music. All courtesy Digicel Plus, by the way. Yes, man.
Yeah.
On your drive home in the rainy weather. It's a nice song, that. Angabla.
Have a little money in my pocket cause I just got paid.
Oh Lord, you can see that on heavy.
But I'm still irate. So now I'm stepping out to a party. Trouble when I link up with my friends and family. Man, anywhere we go, we mash it up. We rip it up, we mash it up. Girl, them a fi bubble and them a fi back it up.
Well, now, I now realize today is Friday and no heavy. Oh God!
We rip it up.
Because the song I was feeling for it on a Friday and realize today is Friday. It's time for this song. You go see me by the bar.
And I go do what I want. And I go wine if I feel like.
And I go do what I want.
Hey, so I go take a little drink.
Tell Talk City.
And I go do what I want.
Tell your boss. What we telling them? That's what we saying.
The fighters work hard, play harder. 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 Work hard, play harder.
I'm not coming to work. I'm not working overtime. I'm not coming in on Saturday. But this is brought to you by Digicel. Digicel open on Saturdays, right? How to get that plan.
Hey, say that no bother way. You don't know we are ready, yeah. Man, anywhere we go, we mash it up. We rip it up, we mash it up. Girl, them a fi bubble and them a fi back it up. Everybody see we and they say we act it up. We just slave it, mash it up. We rip it up, we mash it up. Girl, them a fi bubble and them a fi back it up. Everybody see we and they say we act it up.
Remember, this segment was brought to you by Digicel. It's the bigger, better network.
And I go wine if I feel like. And I go live how I want. Hey, so I go take a little drink. And I go do what I want. And I go wine if I feel like. And I go live how I want.
Looking for more entertainment this Java? Switch to Digicel Fiber and get the new Omni TV plans with Disney Plus included. Enjoy 20% off for 6 months when you sign up today. That's more speed, more entertainment for the whole family, less on your bill. Visit your nearest Digicel store and switch today. Dive into Java with Samsung headset for just $129 on a Digicel My Choice plan. Get 40 gigabytes, a Samsung A06 or A07 for just $129, plus weekly chances to win only with Digicel Postpaid. More data, more Java, more wins. Visit your nearest Digicel store and sign up today.
You don't know the vibes. Work hard, play harder.
You can listen on Talk City 91.1 FM and stay connected on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, wherever you are. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook. Talk City 91.1 FM, keeping you updated daily.
It's my thing to sing. When you're ready with the money and any man with the Congo jam. Welcome back to Talk City Trinidad to make under the radar with yours truly Heavy Duty and David Welch. That was a good segment, man. I actually enjoyed it. Work hard, play hard. I didn't realize it was Friday, Heavy. Today's Friday, Heavy. Tai, why? You get a haircut. You going on a gig, Heavy? Have you going on a gig? Look, you don't have to take off the audio.
I'm trying to take it off, right? Good.
That you can do, Heavy. That's what you're leaving me to do, right?
If I go down, do what?
You're going on a gig.
This weekend I have to go out.
I know because last week you didn't look. What's your camera? Go on, Heavy. Look at Heavy. Yeah, look. Heavy, look at the camera. Look at this camera, Heavy.
If I'm looking fresh, I'm looking fresh.
Looking fresh, man.
Yeah.
Heavy looking fresh.
I might pick up a little bit later.
No, you ain't doing that one. Heavy, you have a wife. You have a wife.
What kind of thing is this you put me on video, boy?
But anyway, Trinidad to Tobago, you know what time it is. It is time for us to find out if you know what we know, if we know what you know, if you know what have you know, because this is Know Your Country.
From history to culture, this is Know Your Country, only on Talk City 91.1 FM.
So let's see if you know a little thing about Trinidad and Tobago. The access phrase will be Know Your Country. Phone lines to call 622-4911, 394-4911. Call an access phrase.
Know Your Country. Good afternoon to everyone.
Yes, man. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, sir. When train used to work in Trinidad and Tobago, which two routes it used to be on?
Well, it's San Fernando, Port of Spain,
Mm-hmm.
and Port of Spain to Arima.
Glory for you.
That's good,
Yeah.
boy.
Well, out of the jail, I ain't seen Ali Champ left again.
We're going to put you back soon. Don't worry, soon. Have a good one. Baby Trump hang up quick, you know, when you hear that question. Baby Trump ain't know that question, but he hang up quick.
Baby Trump, we're going to meet Baba today.
Yeah, Baba, master this and done. But glory for you, man. Glory. 622-491-1394, 49111. Call our access phrase. Yes. Lovely.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon to you.
Know Your Country.
Lovely. She said
Yes.
twice.
You look on the background a little bit for me. Let me concentrate on the question.
Concentrate.
Here. Right?
I could sing, you know.
Back in the days, you could have purchased a soft drink in a glass bottle, right? For 50 cents.
True.
What was the name of that particular soft drink that you could have purchased and you could have carried the bottle and redeem at 25 cents?
Solo.
Yes, Andy?
Glass bottle.
We used to call it in the what?
That's what we used to call it.
It's solo in the glass bottle, but we used to call it something else, but I will get the glory still. I will get the credit. It's to call it solo in the fat bottle. It's to call it solo in the fat bottle. Yes.
Every week we used to buy 2 cases.
2 cases of that. Yes.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right.
Glory. You used to redeem money?
Yeah,
What?
for the bottle.
From what?
You carry back. If it's we collect the bottle, you carry back. Sometimes you get collect 2-3 bottles, you carry back, you get a soft drink.
Serious?
Yeah.
No, we don't do that today. Redeem, you know. I will redeem something. Call access phrase.
Know Your Country.
You're
getting me ban, right?
Oh, Dungeon Lady?
How we getting your ban?
By giving me that name, hello? Yes, just said both.
Dungeon Lady?
Yes, you don't want me to call her what?
No, but Dungeon Lady, you know why you know why you get that name, Dungeon Lady? Because you're the only person get about 4 chances not to go to the dungeon here.
And still end up in
And
the
still end up in the dungeon.
Still end up. Consecutively. Not even the chat no here. The chat says
Please, if
dungeon
you want
lady.
me to call, don't do it now because I will get banned.
Okay, all right,
we
okay,
will
no
try,
problem.
we will
I will get banned. Seriously, I just can't go.
All right, okay.
No problem.
I just got a little blind. You go on.
All right,
All right,
yeah,
cool.
okay, well,
We're gonna change your name.
listen to your question now, right?
Let me hear. Yes.
Right. Back in the 80s and, 80s and early 90s, on a Friday, a particular truck used to come and bring peanut punch, eggnog, or milk.
Ooh.
What was the name of that drink? That company?
A particular truck.
Yeah, you to come and bring either peanut punch, eggnog,
Not
or...
Nestle?
Huh?
Nestle?
Who?
Nestle?
Nah, sorry, not Nestle. Not Nestle.
Just another try.
Oh,
Go, try again. Try
You
again.
see how you get blind here?
oh God.
Not Nestle.
Try again.
Try again.
Give my hands now.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
your
give
hands
her
no.
hands.
The drink used to come in a box. You used to have to peel open the box at the top and make it like a little Ramsaran. Yes. Yes.
Look at that.
I'm not in no jail.
You know, come out again.
Yes.
Glory, glory, glory.
Glory to you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. And your name is Glory Lady.
All right, Glory Lady. Yeah, Glory Lady.
All right, we're going to call her
Glory Lady from now on.
Glory Lady. I changed the dungeon, but somebody had to receive the name Dungeon Man.
We okay.
Baby Trump.
We okay, Baby Trump Dungeon.
Baby Trump Dungeon Man. Where were you going after that team in office then? I'm not sure what. Call her accessories. Call her.
Caller? Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Good afternoon. What's the access phrase?
Country. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. The jail cell waiting and I'm going
Yeah.
I know he like got people.
I can't say that, but go ahead.
Also, back in the days in primary school in the 80s and 90s, you used to get how will put it, boy? A particular company used to give you biscuit that used to come in a orange pack. What was the name of that biscuit? Actually, the pack used to be clear, but the main pack used to be orange. When they bust it open, you used to have about 4 or 5 packs of it in clear packs. And each pack had about 4 or 5 biscuits in it.
The name started with S?
Call it milk biscuit in school, I don't know.
You used to call it what?
Milk biscuit in school.
You used to call it milk biscuit, but it was the name of the company.
Bermudas?
Nah, sorry, not Bermuda, sorry.
Okay.
Alright.
See, that wasn't so hard. They selling slam so hard. Call her access phrase.
Afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Country.
Yes,
Lovely.
you know the name of the biscuit?
Well, I know it's about milk biscuit, but I want to make it a white bread. Is it Ovaltine?
Yes, it's Ovaltine biscuit. Wait, Glory. Yes, Glory. Ovaltine biscuit.
You got you there, man. Call her
Ovaltine
access
biscuit.
phrase. Yeah, man, drop call.
I can't say now we can.
Well, let's see if we can come on now.
Oh, God. All right. In the early 2000s, there was a particular aircraft, right, that was used by the police service to monitor crime. It was the first of its kind in Trinidad at that time, right? And the rumor was that it had a camera that used to see on the ground. What was the name of that aircraft? We used to call it.
Oh, I thought you was going to ask me who is the name of the Prime Minister.
Nah.
The blimp.
The blimp. All right. Congratulations.
See? You're out.
You're out. Just spend the weekend in the
I can't spend that weekend, man.
Yeah.
Glory for you, brother. Glory. Call her access phrase. Caller access first. Oh, sorry. Caller access first.
No, your country.
Lovely.
Before there was Mirage and Anton's pawn shop, there was a particular pawn shop on Frederick Street in Port of Spain that used to deal in gold and precious metals to pawn. What was the name of that particular? Why dilemma? Hey, what boy? You man know you take boy, take glory.
Hesitation, you know.
Yes, take
Glory,
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 brother.
glory. You get you, brother. You get you. Call access first.
Know your country. Time to come out of jail.
All right.
Now let me see.
What is known today as Maritime Plaza, when it was first constructed in the early 90s, was called what?
Roundabout Plaza?
No, not exactly, but what Roundabout Plaza?
Ooh, when I was growing up, that is all my parents used to say, we going on my Roundabout Plaza.
It was the first name for it was the So Roundabout Plaza. What was the name? What was the name before it? The So Roundabout Plaza. That was the man who built the plaza.
I was the man who built the plaza. Why now? I know why.
Sorry about that, caller. Sorry about that. I really want the real name.
How that feel?
Oh God, don't do the man that don't do the man that the man try.
Call access raise.
Know your country.
Yes. Before right, Kupalani Roundabout Plaza. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Glory. Before this man hang up, let me pay money line. Baby Chub. You know you just run.
Hey, how do you tell people like cheating? Hey, you have to switch off whatever it is, YouTube or whatever. Then how it could be fair. Then people will be getting wrongly accused. Anyway,
you're in the dungeon, you know. You're in the dungeon.
You're in the dungeon, you know. You can't just spend the weekend hour.
I want to spend the weekend. Oh God, I'll never get. Oh God, I'm the police weekend.
Yeah, we go put you there, don't worry. Bye, thank you. We go put you in the dungeon. Let me go have you.
Yes.
See. You know.
Yes.
Now, back in the days of school time, right?
Yes.
Mommy or daddy used to send you to school with one of the cheapest pair of shoes that used to be sold, right? At that time, anybody could have admit that they wore one at some point in time in their life back in the day. What was the name of the brand of that shoes?
Butter makes bullets.
Yes, sir. Glory. You can what are the jail?
Glory. The second question should be, what was the other pair of sneakers you're gonna wear?
I'm gonna do that in the second question.
Yeah. All right. Bye, Baba. Enjoy your weekend.
You have a good one.
Cheerio.
We'll see you back next week.
Yeah.
Call accessories.
Know your country.
Okay. Besides Bata, there was another shoe store that used to sell cheap school shoes in Port of Spain. Or matter of fact, they had branches all over the country, right? What was the name of the other shoe store that used to sell cheap sneakers to go to school?
I think I'll have to pass on that.
You don't want to say it twice. He passed.
Yep. And here we say?
Another shoe store.
Yes. It used to sell cheap shoes, and it used to be right on Independence Square in Port of Spain.
Have it?
Nah, sorry, not in.
See, I don't go in twice. You pass once. Call accessories. One again. Yeah, they don't get to leave just like that. Hold on, you don't get to leave just like that. That's how it feels. Call accessories. You see again, Heavy? You see again? I'll put on the name.
They're jumping up. Hanging up now. All of them hanging up now.
Call accessories.
Know your country.
Yes. There was another sneakers shoe store that used to sell school shoes besides Bata in Port of Spain, right? back in the 80s and 90s. What was the name of that store?
Nawani's?
Huh?
Nawani's?
No, sorry, not that.
Okay, sorry
Okay.
about that. Yeah.
No problem. The name of the shoe store. Alright, I will get my hint.
Nah, no hints.
No
Call
hints.
accessories.
Okay. Alright.
Know your country?
Yes.
Let me see.
Doric?
No, sorry.
Doric?
Not Derek.
Doric?
Nope.
Not Doric.
Not Doric.
Not Doric. Call access. See, go on. Don't jump.
I want them to name the shoe store, not the name of the shoes.
Name the shoes, saw people. Shoes,
Yeah,
saw.
they call them shoes.
There we go. Call access phrase.
Well, then the shoes had our shoes too. Name after the store.
Man, hang up. All ain't no boy.
Alright, the shoe store name starting with S.
Oh God. There's a plenty calls. Call access
You
phrase.
just want to put people in the jail.
They were
You
from
just
there.
want to put people in the jail.
Caller.
The shoe store's name starting with S. Go ahead.
A very good evening to you, gentlemen.
Yes, good
I
afternoon.
know it's Know Your Country and what's that, but I want to tell Oli something. I heard Oli saying something earlier on.
Oh God, we can't talk about that. No, we do know your country. Why do we wait till after the segment? Sorry about that.
You got quick hang up. Call access phrase.
Hello, good morning.
Good afternoon. What's the name of no. What's this access phrase first? Caller.
Call access phrase.
Hang up.
You going too.
Everybody go. The J go pack up in the weekend. The J go pack up in the weekend.
Call access phrase.
Know Your Country.
Yes. The name of the store.
Shoe Locker.
Not Shulaka. Shulaka called after. Not back in the 80s. Alright.
We falling now.
I don't feel like go get this, you know.
Wait, hold on. Let me see. Call access phrase.
Yes, know your country.
Yes, you can remember the name of the store?
Sports and games.
Not sports and games. No, sorry.
Call access phrase. Call access phrase. Call access phrase.
Then again, let's come and say sports and games. Yes, caller.
Call access phrase.
Yeah, Heavy.
Yeah.
Know Your Country, Heavy.
Yes.
Dunlop.
No, not Dunlop. I said the name of the store started with S.
Boy, we full boy. Call access phrase.
Hello?
Yes, sir, access phrase.
Know Your Country.
Yes.
Salvatore.
Not Salvatore. Sorry.
Salvatore? That sounds like a penitentiary.
All right.
Go on. I like this.
The store was located on Independence Square. Which part Royal Castle on Independence Square is, well, Royal Castle move across the road where Mario's is on. Which Royal Castle was on Independence Square?
Call access phrase.
Yes.
Know your country.
Yeah, what's the answer?
Stevens and Johnson.
No, not Stevens and Johnson.
Yes, man. How much else we have? Boy, we are real space. Call access phrase.
I feel how to give him up this one. I feel how to give him this one, but this come like
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Access phrase.
Yeah.
Know Your Country.
Yes, tell me.
Had to be superstar.
Superstar! That was I see that. Yes, I remember that was by Royal Castle on Independence Square.
Superstar was like the brand name.
Yes, the brand name Bata Superstar that I had on the TV.
People don't know that.
Yeah, boy. Superstar. How they can forget Superstar?
I hear this one. Caller, you remember Superstar? Alright, too much noise in the background. Alright, cool.
How people forget Superstar, boy? Superstar was like the brand name Bata. They had a song on TV, Superstar, get your superstar. That was an ad on the TTT.
Some people saying Skechers. No joke.
Superstar, boy. I thought I started to feel like I alone know what Superstar is. Oh, nobody don't know. Everybody calling sports and game done. All kind of thing Dunlop, Salvatore, all kind of thing, boy. Superstar, boy.
Somebody says Scrotan. Scrotans. Anyway, Trinidad and Tobago this year was Know Your Country on Talk City 91.1 FM.
From history to culture, this is Know Your Country, only on Talk City 91.1 FM. Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Take it front with Officer Shabadi. Go beyond limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
The conversations shaping our nation, the decisions affecting our future, the issues impacting you. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring them into focus. From politics and public policy to sports, entertainment, and the voices of everyday citizens. A new perspective is coming to Saturday mornings. Focus, People, and Politics. Coming soon, exclusively on TTT.
Football fans, lock in wherever you are. Season 7 of the 12th Man premieres on TTT on Thursday, the 20th of August. We need you to be there. Be part of the fun. Be part of the celebration. It doesn't matter which team you're supporting, which team you're not supporting. We want you to join us. We want you to participate. We want you to be there with us on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Take it front with Officer Shabadi. Go beyond limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
The conversations shaping our nation, the decisions affecting our future, the issues impacting you. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring them into focus. From politics and public policy to sports, entertainment, and the voices of everyday citizens, a new perspective is coming to Saturday mornings. Focus, People, and Politics. Coming soon, exclusively on TTT.
Football fans, lock in wherever you are. Season 7 of the 12th Man premieres on TTT on Thursday, the 20th of August. We need you to be there. Be part of the fun. Be part of the celebration. It doesn't matter which team you're supporting, which team you're not supporting. We want you to join us. We want you to participate. We want you to be there with us on TTT.
The 12th Man, Season 7, coming soon to TTT.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Take it front with Officer Shabadi. Go beyond limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we
Fem. Dance to the jam, oh. Happy spirits have the sweetest rhythm, oh.
And the iron and the man with the Congo drum. It's a vibes in the session when we jam into the steel bun. Come on, join the line, grab your bottle and spoon. It's a party in the engine room. In the engine room we go jam it steady. In the engine room we go get on wassy. In the meantime, why don't you join the line, grab your bottle and spoon. And come let we party in the engine room. Ooh, yeah. Well, how else we will survive if we don't create the vibes? This is a big part of the life, so soca must live and never die.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago, welcome back. On the inside, you're under the radar with yours truly, Heavy Duty, and David Welch will be taking you all the way up until 6 p.m. Just about 8 minutes away from the top of the hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. 8 minutes from the top. Anyway, welcome back on the Inside Trinidad Tobago. Have you want to do here today?
No, we free up the place on a Friday evening.
Free up the place,
Let's call and talk about anything now. Yeah.
Some hard
After a stressful week this week here with all this bacchanal take place in politics, we just open the floor and let people call and just say what's on your mind.
Say what's on your mind. Say what's on your mind Friday. Let's go
and
with that.
the jail full.
Jail.
The jail is full. We can't hold on for the dungeon full.
Everywhere full. But the phone line's open right now, Trinidad and Tobago, 622-491-1394-4911. Say what's on your mind.
Call Talk City 91.1 FM now. 622-4911. WhatsApp us at 394-4911.
Yeah, nobody getting cut off today. Caller.
Yes. Heavy and David.
Yeah, man.
Good evening. Good evening.
Yes.
Right. Let me bust the mark. I link up all the dots, you know. Trust close, you know. Why you building all that nice apartment? Who you building it for? Who was the Minister of Housing sworn in by in the young small pin cabinet? That was a fella who went up in England and he had a meeting with a financer of some youngster thing, right? Remember, them fellas, Dan Paul and the Ministry of Trinidad, didn't know all them fellas going for asylum up there. And they was living comfortably, you know. Getting, ham, lamb, jam, living nice, calling all of it in. So when they started to deport them, they looking for equivalent accommodation. Where you go put them? Not in a nice new building. I go on. Only take that in with pipe and smoke it. I go on.
All right.
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
Caller, you live.
Open forum.
Yeah, man, open forum.
Yes, heavy. This opposition PNM was warned before. We warned them what is going to take place. We did see all this corruption, all of them belly feeling sick right now. And the people of Trinidad and Tobago, I want you all to hear this. When the opposition make any promise to the country, they will keep it. They don't expect them to walk with the personal saving to come and complete no promise. Once the state bring back money, everybody will be taken care of. This PNM will pass there. Once they face 2 terms in opposition, every creed and race will find an equal place with resources in this country. Not $2 or 2 shillings. The PNM mash up here with billions, trillions of dollars are gone.
Correct. Thanks so much,
right,
caller.
Thank you so much, caller.
Well, good afternoon,
Mr. Tabakit, boy.
Yes, Tabakit, what's up? Good afternoon to you.
Well, listen. You say what's on your mind.
Say what's on your mind.
Yep.
I want to make a clarion call via all your program this afternoon. And if Brian Manning is listening, this is for you. I make a clarion call to Brian Manning, the Member of Parliament for San Fernando East. Resign from the PNM. Resign from the PNM. And when you finish resign, let them call a by-election. Come across to the UNC. Auntie Kamala is waiting for you. She will take care of you. She will respect your father's legacy. She will give you a senatorial position and make you minister. Brian Manning, do not allow the PNM to destroy the legacy of your father. Do not allow Penny Beckles and Alexis and the Marabuntas. May anybody who close to Brian Manning, tell him resign forthwith. Auntie Kamala is waiting to take care of you. Brian Manning, welcome to the United National Congress. We say when UNC win, everybody win. Brian Manning, if you want to win, resign. Come across. Auntie Kamala is waiting for you. Tabakit out and off.
Mr. Tabakit. Call it live.
Oh boy, I was going to say something, but this man,
turn me up all over. I start to feel upset. I want to feel like if I want to vomit and I feel like if I go and get diarrhea and all kind of things.
Don't get that. Don't get
What's going
that.
on with, like that man started to suffer with dementia or something, or?
We know.
What wrong with he? He mad or what? Come in UNC. Yeah, boy, anytime that come in UNC, that the end of UNC, everybody going and leave there.
Alright.
Kamala take too long. She took 10 years. Plus she took the last couple of years from the local government to the general election to clean up the UNC and get it on track and get it looking good to the public of Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
You want to take these characters and bring them inside of it? People who sit down quiet for 10 years and their whole life and profit from all that the PNM do, and what? Bring them inside of the UNC and want to talk about love? Yes, of course, I love you. I love, how did they say? I love you with the love of Jesus Christ. But yeah, what? Stay outside my door. Me, I want you inside. You understand?
Yeah.
And anyhow, Heavy is a man versed in a lot of things. I want to know if we have laws to lock up all these people and seize their assets and take back with money from them. This is what I want to know. And if we had the laws, we had to do like how Faris and what you name? Faris and Imbert and all of them was every time they want to do the public something, they used to pass a law to do it. You understand? Like how they pass the property law to take away with generational wealth.
Yeah.
How they pass laws to what? We had to pass laws to lock them up too. Well, have a nice evening, fella.
Thanks so much, brother. Thanks so much. Caller.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. What's happening?
We good.
Good afternoon, caller. What's up?
Well, you see, what happened to Brian Manning is a case where you call karma or the law of physics. To every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
Correct.
The man's father was demised after his demise, was talking and spoken about in such ridiculous manner. He's going to hug them up. And now they're kicking your ass, so let him take that anyway.
All right, brother. Thanks so much. Thank you so much.
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
Caller, you live.
Yes, Mr. Welch.
Yeah, man.
If Kamala could accept Winstead, I would like she to accept Brian Manning with open arms and give him a big hug and a big kiss with Julian John the next Prime Minister. He will do better with the UNC. Trust me. And he will get a fair chance to defend what he wanted to defend. Now, he couldn't afford Manning. I tell all of that yesterday. I'm sorry, he couldn't afford Rowley. Rowley just gave him a play because he was ashamed of what he did to his father. So he bad a place. But I would have loved him to join the UNC.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much. Caller, you live. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
I don't know what the AWS wrong with Tabaki this afternoon. Patrick Manning is the worst thing that ever passed through this country. Who named Abu Bakr called that was behind the coup? He caused more death and destruction in this country than anybody else. Thank you.
Oh God, the sins of the father are not supposed to be on the children.
Who tell you that? The Bible says differently.
The sins of the father don't fall on the children.
Yeah, what else?
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
What the A-double what? Caller.
Oh God.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Have you heard me?
Yes, caller.
Right. I would like our goodly Prime Minister to put aside a little money to take the same guy who did the Commission of Inquiry over for the divers to bring him to do for the Commission of Inquiry for Bally's House. Yes, and let him do it because he's doing a good job. And the tips may fall well. Yes. Yes.
All right, brother. Thank you so much. Caller.
Hello?
Yeah, man.
Oh, God, at last, David and David.
Yes.
See how long why trying to get all the way. Anyway, these people mad out. What is wrong with these people? I don't know. I know about PLM long time since 1956. You only remember Ralph Maraj?
Yeah.
Ralph Maraj, sister girl, was under house arrest by Manning, right? And he said all right, and he come and join UNC. And then when Pandey was the leader at that time, and then it's he who caused Pandey government, he and the two others for Pandey to call election again. You remember that? Only remember that?
Yeah.
And then when he finished, he went back to PNM and say he come back home.
Listen to my caller. Brian Manning is not his father. The sins of the father cannot befall on the children. That the man, based on his track record, that the father track record. We don't judge the man.
Curse
no, you can't do that, David Welch. If the man's father was bad, that doesn't mean he bad too. Now we don't do that now.
I never say hello.
Yeah.
I never say Manning bad, All I am saying is you can't let people who was in PNM and all right, for instance, he was there 9 years. 9 years he was there?
Yeah, well, not for the full 9 years.
Not for the full 9 years. He came in 2020, I think.
Yeah,
he came in 2020. Yeah.
Whatever time he come in, right? I'm not saying he bad, but what I'm saying, we can't let people because they started get horrors and all kind of things and started talk on PNM and we saying we go welcome them just so you can't do that. We can welcome them, but not how them people say to welcome them, put them as MP and all kind of thing. You understand?
No, they say put them as a senator. You say put them as a senator.
Well, what was a senator? A senator, I mean. No, you can't do that, man. You can't do that.
All right, okay.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, that's your opinion. All right, everybody in touch.
And I know PNM from long. Remember, I lived PNM before I reached 10 years old. Remember that?
Remember.
Yeah,
all right, brother.
All right.
Thanks
Take
so
care,
much.
man.
Yeah, man.
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
Well, I don't even know if to go to this call or no heavy.
Right, they leave it there.
Yeah, they leave it there.
Yeah, leave it there. Come in, leave it there.
You want to leave it right there. Leave it there.
Yeah, leave it there. Come in and leave it there.
David.
Yes, leave it there.
David, look at boy.
Yeah, I see your number.
Heavy.
Yeah.
You notice not one of them could tell all you that they didn't try to burn down the Wasa building. Not one of them could tell all you that. Not even Sabakit. We tell all you that. Burn down the Wasa building.
Leave it there.
The wicked set of people.
All right, leave it there. Oh God!
Hey, don't end it away. This country have a lot to do. Caller.
Hello. Good afternoon again.
Yes, good afternoon, caller.
The only thing we want from the PNM is the voters and them. Nothing called ministers and business people from the PNM should come across. Only the voters. I hope you all get that clear. You're crazy.
All right.
Thanks
That
so
is
much.
madness.
Thank
That is
you.
craziness.
Thank
I
you.
agree. Caller.
Hello.
Yeah, man.
Well, I never see more. A caller say leave the PNM since he's 10 years of age. Wow.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
10 years of age, he was able to decipher that the PNM is the worst thing on this earth.
Yeah.
And he ran from the PNM.
Yep.
Lord.
It built into our souls now, you know.
That fella must be studying with Albert Einstein. You know what I like about the UNC?
What?
They feel, oh, bad man, I'm going to leave the PNM. Let me bring him in the UNC. Let me tell you something. I want to tell UNC members, if wishes were horses, beggars would ride. And what you wish for, you will never have. Brad Manning doesn't want to touch the best thing in the UNC. He wants nothing to do with the UNC. He knows what the UNC is. He knows what they have done to this country. This country not surviving only because of the PNM. You know. It is surviving in spite of the UNC and what they have done and continue to do this country. You think he's going to join the UNC?
I can tell you why he won't join the UNC, and it's not with, I have nothing to do with what you said, right? because when you swear allegiance to the Barize, right, and you do your necromancy with that cult and they go down in the black room, and they cut the goat head and they get the blood to drink, right? No, I've been honest with you. I'm telling you what's going on. I'm telling you, Eric, you know you do that too, so that way you can't go against the PNM. I know you can't say that live on here, but I understand. I understand it's a cult, you know. I know it's a cult. He cannot leave. He cannot leave. Leaving is like you're killing yourself is death. Yeah, we know that. We know that. Just come out and say it now, but I know you can't say that. You had to say nobody don't want to touch the UNC. Yeah. You had to toe the line. I understand.
PNM now is something that organizations go through from time to time. For no way whatsoever would Brian Manning leave the PNM.
He cannot.
Stop wishing her.
He cannot.
Something else to do there.
I know he cannot. I know Tabiki will call me back and tell me where they're doing the black room underneath Balize house. It's at the black room that is going and bathe with blood. You know that too, Eric. Is he laughing? You know why Eric laughing? Eric knows that cult. When they go down in that black room, then they come out. That is a day, no?
Hillary Clinton eating babies.
Yeah, they
eat babies. They kidnap the children.
They have
all kind of like one of those fellas who don't wear a horn on his head and invade.
But I'm glad you know. I'm glad you know the necromancy that's been doing long since they tell them about the brand. They had to take off your jersey, be back and there's brand of Balize on your hat.
Thinking to the belief Don't pull me there with you. I am a realist.
All right, later.
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
You know, I remember my partner Ghost used to talk so though. When I used to do the podcast, he used to say they have a black group downstairs in Balize house. You had to go down there naked. And everybody naked on a circle. And they cut off the goat head and they bathe with the blood. And then they had to drink some, and then they take a brand with a Balize and brand it on your heart. And they swear allegiance to the Balize. That is the day. You can't go back.
Can't come out.
You can't come out. That's the cult. You can't come out.
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
Yeah, my father wasn't here in that circle. Oh God! Hello.
Caller.
Hello.
Baby Chub.
Hello.
Oh God! Hello? Oh God! No! Yes, no! Only bad! Oh God! Only I'm laughing like the sea woman, like a woman in Tobago when Rory was in the station. And he went look at her, and she was laughing. Yeah! Only I'm again like that woman. Only bad boy. No, Eric was not part of that. Eric was in the days of Panisa. Panisa. Back in those days, they don't go to the back room now. The back room is for them nowadays. Oh God, no. Oh God, no. Yeah, you know. So Eric, don't doubt Eric. He didn't do that. He did it what they used to do before. They used to go down by Papanisa, where Sanssouci, Beach, wherever he was. That is that generation, what they used to do in Eric days. But in all seriousness, I thought all the fellas being light today, but you're being light, right? Going into the heavy stuff, the dark heavy stuff.
You realize Eric started stuttering, he started laughing, what can I take it? You know, whoever Brian do, he can't leave.
But let me tell you something. Bringing Brian Manning into the PNM, or they're falling for the rule book, out of the Zelensky rule book, out of the Communist Party rule book, okay? And what happens when communists take power? The people who were the spies, the people in them who were wherever, they then eliminated them because they said, if you could overthrow them, far more for us. So you are a threat to the movement. But let me show you something.
he will be like a sleeper cell within the UNC. Cross-border, no, because being facetious, yes, they go to the ritual, right? Dance around the sycamore tree naked or whatever. You can say whatever. Hold hands, I don't care. But no, right? The thing about it, if he could do that to his own father's legacy, far more what he will do to you, me, and anybody in both the PNM and the UNC. Because right now, all rats running and seeing what could stick and see who will follow them, right? To see if they get grasp at leadership in the PNM. Okay? Because you know who you end up like?
Who?
There's a fella called Winston. Remember when the UNC lost power, what he did the same night? He run down to Balizé House and he said, all of we is one, all of we is one. And what the foolish people in the PNM, they went and they hug up Gypsy after they cuss Gypsy. All they do is spit behind him and spit behind his car.
But this is what
like
I'm saying, right? This is what I'm saying.
Baby Trump.
Baby Trump. The PNM took Gypsy in and they give him a position in the in NCC. They took Trevor Obika and they give him a position in as a senator. They took a couple of people, Parasham and them who lose when they lost the internal, the jump ship and they went across to the PNM. There was on PNM platforms in the election coming up there. You understand?
Right.
So what if we take Brian Manning? What is the big issue?
The big issue with Brian Manning will still be privy to certain things within the UNC that normally will not be just passed on, even though it might be public information or whatever eventually. But the fact is, he will be privy to too much of the going on is inside of the party. He could be like a sleeper cell. Don't you understand? He's going to be a sleeper cell.
No, to put it into perspective, right?
Yeah.
The change the constitution where no member of parliament can cross the floor. So what basically he would have to resign from the party, which will now lead he will now become independent independent MP in San Fernando East, and then they may or may not want to call a by-election, right, for that particular seat, right, because that seat will now be an independent seat in the parliament, right? See,
Brian Manning, but here's one thing about it. Brian Manning, first and foremost, before anything else, is for Brian Manning. You, me, Welch, and a number of people, and even within the people within the PNM or PNM, if they call it, some people say, right? Brian has realized he thought he could have ride on his father's legacy, but what he did after his father's death, right? Sure, he might have been the coronation, if you want to call it, or whatever, right?
Yeah.
He would have ride on his father's shirt tails or whatever. Hey, that is Manning's son. The apple don't fall far from the tree or whatever. This apple fall way far from the tree.
Right. Okay.
So he is Brian Manning for Brian Manning, right? And all I'm saying to you is that whoever is the best bidder, he will not be working he will say working in the best interest of the people trying to Tobago, and it doesn't matter what the party is. Brian Manning knows that there's something thousand PNM people
okay.
all that too.
All right.
They will not, and he will not be the leader. All of them doing right now, all of them trying to see what will stick if they could be leader of the PNM. Now, lastly here, that thing with the Know Country, did you put a time phase on the second shoe shop? Because if you had a time stamp on it and say in the 80s, superstar, but here's what though. Sir, you ever heard the ad Nawanis for shoes? Nawanis was actually through the 60s, 70s, and then they get phased out in the 80s because Superstar came on the scene.
I did say 80s and 90s. Early 80s. And, I did say 80s. All right, cool.
Yeah, you put a time stamp. Okay, that's
all
cool.
Right, thank you.
So, let me go on for...
Hi, baby chump. Thank you. Thank you, baby chump.
Caller.
Yeah, hello, good afternoon.
Hi.
Yes, good afternoon.
What's that? All of us can be real laughing for the young self, yeah, but what Manning have to do is fall on his knees and find the Bible and say, Jesus, forgive me. Turn wrong your life. You have to join no party. right? Turn around your life to Jesus, because you see that black room all talking about? That is a secret order room, right?
Okay.
So they don't do this, right? Secret order. That's how they count it. Right? I remember going in there when I was small. From the orphanage. Yeah.
What?
I used to be with Dr. Eric Williams.
Okay.
All right. No, but I never go in the room. But little children, you know, you're running about and you're watching and thing, no boy.
Yeah.
But I don't forget, eh?
How do you say going? How do you say going?
Thank you, caller. Thank you.
So I can ask questions.
You have any house?
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
Everybody know. Well, not everybody, but back in the days, right? People who were around Eric Williams, right, could have professed that Eric Williams was a part of the lodge. He was a lodge man. They did say that. And when you're in that, you have to do certain things. Right? The idea, the ideology, and the whole institution that is that political party that they founded was built around necromancy. Everybody know that? Everybody know that. It may sound like joke, right? But what was said to me is what I was told to me by somebody who father used to know what I was going to do. And you know that in before back in no, I don't know about now, but back in the days, a lot of candidates that was going for elections in that particular party used to go and give sacrifices to certain people in dealing with occult in order for them to win. This is not no new thing. You understand? They get tapping now. They know that is why every time they're in office, the murder rates go up, because whatever the sacrificing in is one blood.
I'll play this again.
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
Caller, you're live. Go on. Caller, you're live. Caller. Oh, there's David there. Oh, God, boy.
Yes, David there. David there, do you know about that?
So you never hear when the Prime Minister used to be flying in helicopter, she used to be sprinkling milk over Trinidad? You never hear that, Debbie? You wicked
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
Caller.
Yes, caller.
Yes, but Heavy, what are you trying to do? Were you trying to really make people sick this evening?
Oh, God.
So you telling me now, if I put back PNM in government, PNM is going to sacrifice all the children of this nation.
This is most I ever play a disclaimer, you know.
You had to play it.
Huh?
Way.
Like what you're saying there, boy? But the former caller was right, eh?
Mm-hmm.
The former caller was right. You see them sleeper cell on them?
Mm-hmm.
You can't trust them.
Yeah,
Because what's happening. No, even though Heavy, you say something they just know about what? About they can't cross the floor unless they retire from the former party and
yeah, that's the reason.
Listen.
That's the reason.
Right, that's the reason. Right? But now legally and on paper, that is the right thing to do. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But let me ask you something. When I'm married, a woman horn a man, and she legally still married?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, we just say, are legally in UNC, but are still given to the PNM. Understand what I say?
Mm-hmm. All right, we understand.
There are chances we can't take, not at this point in time. And make it worse when you start to talk about sacrifice, you know. We don't want to see them there at all. We are sacrificing no children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and nobody in this nation to no PNM again.
All right, brother. Thank you very much. Yeah, man. You realize that over the years, not one member of the People's National Movement ever left the party and crossed the floor. The only way you can leave the party is by death.
You make man to play this, huh?
But that history will show you factual. Nobody has that. Ask Eric.
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
Has say, all right, I don't want no part of this, and I leave and I go on. You cannot do that.
So they killed you politically, wasn't just a political
no, if you're talking about the code and the question no strong, all them kind of things.
Question no shows, boss. Scholar.
Hello.
Yes, scholar.
Hello, Evie.
Yes, brother.
I want people to remember. Maybe I saw you old enough to remember when Dr. Eric Williams died. Only a few people could have seen him.
Yes.
And I heard they carried the body down Ketron and this and that. And remember what we always say. If you let out the secret, they'll kill you politically.
Yeah.
And it's the mafia situation, no fear, and all them kind of
but
things.
But we already said he went like it all.
You could have seen Williams, when he died.
He went like it all.
And
he do anything.
So they say he was turning home and all kind of things before.
All I feel is just all.
Brother. Thanks so much.
Thank you, brother.
The man really say you want like a total walk you over here.
Yeah, you see, I just Mason Hall, and that's right next to like it too. The man who put me in the back seat in the parliament. Where yesterday?
Is that boy? The caller.
Heavy, David.
Yes. Good afternoon, caller.
Yeah. That boy only playing foolish, because as far as we know, Eric playing foolish. As far as we know, most of we born PNM, like how they had we.
Yeah.
Right? So when you see a man telling you leave PNM since 10, around what age you started to do social study and history?
Around 10 years old. Yeah.
And you start to become aware.
And
you realize, these people, this party really ain't no good.
Correct.
You understand? You're born in the house into PNM, boys.
Yep.
That's how they had we. So when a man telling you leave PNM since 10, that man's serious. He become aware.
Correct.
You understand?
Yeah.
Never again for them. Never.
Never again. All right, brother.
Okay, fellas.
Thanks
all
so
right,
much.
brother.
Thanks
Thank
so
you
much.
very much.
Caller, you live.
Fellas.
Yes.
All you notice, right, like, lately and more lately, Farid Alwari looking more like Dracula.
Looking more like who?
All he needs
Dracula?
is a cape.
You say look like Dracula.
I'm going.
All right.
Views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
Just say Farid Alwari looking like Dracula. All he is a cape. All he is a cape.
Caller, you live.
Oh, God. Oh, they're killing me. All right, caller.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, caller.
On that seriousness, I ain't nobody sacrificing any children thing, but whatever. If you look on the Parliament channel, I first was able to confirm what I heard over the years by looking at the Parliament channel. The Parliament channel was doing a kind of history on various politicians in Trinidad over time, right? And they had one where they was discussing Eric Williams and how he father from Barbados and wherever. And when he was small, he was not a bright fella. He was a child. And father took him to some woman to court. They actually referred to the woman as Mother Corner. And the father took him to that woman in Moruga. And she will fix him that way.
Right.
Fix him with a promise that what he becomes, he has to pay back. Now, Mason, there's no stupid talking.
I know.
I see on Parliament channel.
Yes.
So if I talk in notices, I talk in stupid after Parliament.
Yeah, the Parliament channel documentary. Right. Yes,
so
yes.
That confirmed to me all the talk about Eric Williams being in lodge and wherever with regards to the diplomacy business and whatever, right? So you see that talk was rowdy and that's something I'm talking about. Like each one thing. Don't have them know what them must be doing, them know what they have to do to gain the power and what sources they have to please and whatever. So the fact is the fact now, right?
Yeah.
And that is why not that I particularly choosing a side in anything with that, but in this case, lead team is in the last election. She took more point God in front. Now, we only get to find out that Ms. Bissetta is a baptized Baptist. We only get to find that out, right?
Mm-hmm.
We also get to find out that all the time thinking she's a staunch Hindu, only to realize the way that this woman is a Christian in inverted commas. You see what's going on?
Yeah, yeah.
So the battle or the war or the whatever going on is on a spiritual height level.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a fact we have to come to terms with, you understand?
Yeah.
So that is what I want to say. And just one other little thing I want to discuss, say about, what you name? Brian.
Yeah.
Now the problem Brian having with the PNM right now is that sending the documents and they can't make out the name. You see, if you just put Brian there, then I know who they're talking to. Sending Brian Manning now.
Yeah.
They should have put the Brian there. And they say, oh, right, we now understand who the people in it. They thinking it's Brian Manning. But you remember it's Shelley, it's wife.
Yeah.
You get my point?
Yeah.
So you change the name from Brian Manning to Brian Dan. And then you go get that.
All right, cool. All right, brother. Thank you very much.
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
Boy. Caller.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, Tabakit.
I'm glad I am back. I'll tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy I said what I said. I'll tell you what. I'm going to come to the spiritual part, but let me say this. Mr. Pandey said the deceased former original leader of the UNC, Mr. Pandey said, politics makes strange bedfellows.
Right.
Let me repeat this.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Pandey said politics makes strange bedfellows. Let me tell those who chastising me and I understand the body politic. Let me repeat that term. The body politic. While I and all the other callers will say no, but when it comes to the people who hold the power and negotiating and political strategy, they will not sing the same hymn that most people is saying, don't take that one. Politics have a morality of its own.
Yep.
And I'm now saying this to say, to those who believe and say never, you may not see Manning on the other side. I leave that there. Let's get into the spiritual realm.
Mm-hmm.
The Lodge movement is real and alive in Trinidad.
Mm-hmm.
You realize Dr. Eric Williams, the former Prime Minister, you realize they never showed his body.
Yep.
They could have, you're right, let's start there. They could have not do that because of the Lodge movement and the order which he was in. And this is public knowledge. If you ask all the seniors over 50 or 40, they'll tell you Tabakit is on point. They could not have shown his body heavy on to something real strong. When you talk in terms of the Shagarama Convention Center, which started the politics and where, but besides that, Eric of himself, now let's go there, people. When you're in that lodge, they had to put sword over your body. You had to lie down in coffin. Yeah? Come on now.
Yep.
This is something, oh God, where I want to go at the station. I have to be careful.
You have to be careful.
Because children listening.
Yes.
No, I'm very responsible.
Mm-hmm.
This thing where we're going in terms is the Lodge movement in Trinidad. You know, abroad they have the restitution order and and different order. Well, in Trinidad, let me tell you where it have a lodge. Oh, you know when you leave Lavantil where the ban and them just pass, you know when
you pick it in the street.
Right.
Yeah.
You know on top of the hill. Lodge. Right.
Yeah.
Now, strategic part, these things is still existing. So, you was going somewhere in terms of the politics and certain order and secret. Let me take off my political cap to say this now. When it comes to power and politics and to hold the top position, Listen, people. The kind of thing, I want to say this, heavy, I kind not go back so much in this thing.
All right.
The kind of thing that I know, let me tell you this.
I know you know a lot of things, Tabakit. I know you know a lot of things.
Let me say this. If somebody really interfere with me and I want to deal with you, if I want to go back there, I go to 7 funerals, right? And I make sure before they put down the dead, I put you down before. You got to get parchment paper. Look, let's not go there.
Let me not go there, Tabakit. Let me not go there.
I want to understand it.
Right. So I want to go back to William. William was entrenched in the lodge movement, the secret order. That is why they took so long to even announce his death.
Right.
They couldn't even tell you where the body was, because what happened, all the people who was in the secret order and the lodge then, they had to do the ritual with his body.
Yes.
Let me say this. I'm going to touch this. I'm sorry, but I have to say. Anybody, you know where Belgrove have their place in Orange Grove there?
Yeah.
Right. Oh, Jesus, I had to say it.
Say it.
All you know anything that Mr. Manning's body is not buried yet?
I heard it not in the coffin, but go ahead.
Well, I am going to, with no speculation, what coffin. I just asked the question. I wonder if people know this man's body is not buried and it is entombed in a glass. Let me be careful where I go.
Oh, okay.
I want to hear it.
All right. Okay, Tabakit. That's enough information for them there. All right. Until tomorrow. Until Monday. Okay? I will meet you on the media later.
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
Do it on that road.
Have a call on the line if you want.
Yes, caller.
You only have me waiting long. Listen to Tabakita in the command.
AK Brooklyn. Yes, Brooklyn.
I want to tell you something,
Yeah.
And we go laugh, But they said the new Balize house. Down there in that room, they renovated it. It had no lights, Down there's only candle lighting. All color candle is lighting. You go down in there and you have to leave your clothes outside.
Outside, you have to go do naked.
I got pinch on my shoulder, that's okay?
You have to go in there, right? You have to go in there with your you have to leave your shoes.
shoulder scratching, man. What's going on here,
once you go in there and come out, you're just big walk. You get in contract like this.
Yes.
That's what the woman for.
Yes.
That woman went in there. And when she comes out, so much millions she gets for going in that room. So let me tell you something again. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, call her the line. Yeah.
Let me tell you this. Back in Eric Williams days, right?
Yeah.
People, when Eric Williams built that hospital, people that afraid to go and make children in the hospital. You know why people used to make the children home? The grandparents would come, the mother and people come and make the woman bring the children home. You know why?
Why?
When the people go in the hospital to make the children, as you go and sleep, the child gone. You know much people in Trinidad lose the children from in that hospital back in the days? You know what the children was going? The P&M built that house to take babies in that basement. I gone.
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
Listen, Monto was really named the hospital that has killed people years ago to die, you know.
That and a lot of people never used to check out Mount Hope to make the babies because of that. Right? Because it really and truly, it had a time that was happening there.
Listen, before you
what Brooklyn was saying that you cannot write it. But you see, I tell you, it's not the first time I hear about this room at the basement in Barizal.
Let me tell you, I get a vision, you know. I dreamed something last night and I wake up to this, you know. Not kind of choking the chair, you know.
Look at that. Careful.
Look who we're talking today.
Look at Johnny.
Look who we're talking today.
Careful.
I'm telling you, I don't know how I get scratched up by.
Careful.
Thanks, sir.
Good afternoon, Obi. What's up?
Good afternoon, boy, fellas. Boy, great show today. I'm more having fun today.
We're taking it kind of light this evening.
Yeah.
Too light. Real light.
But Mom, too light. Mongtop, they used to call Mongtop no hope, you know.
No hope.
Yeah. That especially the baby, the maternity. Yeah.
And let me tell you why that was so prominent too, right? You know, Mongtop have a mental asylum built in the back of it, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure about that one.
They have it was a mental asylum / prison. Ask any of the veterans, they go tell you.
Okay.
Yeah. Caller.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good topic. Let me tell you something. It's 3 ways you just control people. You control them through politics, religion, and necromancy, obia or black magic or whatever that is. That is 3 ways. Since in Roman time, the Roman developed that strategy how to control the population and to rob them and to keep them in a position where they had to always be feeling that if you fear politics, you fear religion. If you fear religion, you fear evil, the devil and things. So they always have some control over the population. Let me tell you something. When I started understand this thing about evil and witchcraft and thing, I say, well, I want to know what this thing is about. I want to see if this thing real. I go on in cemetery 12 o'clock in the night, nothing. I'll lie down on grave naked, nothing. I cut fowl head, I cut goat head, all kind of things to see somebody come out from the cemetery and somebody talk to me, nothing. You see that notices where people like to believe in? That's just to fool people to control them.
Yeah.
That's what it is about. Mama Gaia, make you feel that, oh God, if you do this, we're going and jump and whine and wheelie and beat bell and light candle and it. People seeing trouble for current, them going and light all kind of fancy candles or waste money.
I disagree with you. I disagree with you real plenty on that.
You disagree with him? How come?
Because I think it's real.
You think it's real?
I think it's real.
You think it's real?
I think it's
My
real.
mother tells me, as much as there's a light, there's a dark.
Correct.
Because at one point in time, let me tell you how far my absurdity. You see, when you're studying philosophy, you just want to go down the rabbit hole a lot. And I studied that, right? At one point in time, I was going and literally take dog yampi and put it in my eye. And it's my mother stopped me. That is how curious I was to find out if that, and that is when she spoke to me and told me, she said,
dog yampi and put it in the eye?
You go see spirits.
Yeah, because that's what I said. And my mom was like, son, as much as it have a light, it have a dark. And my mother tell me, take them things serious.
All right, caller.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait 1 second. You know what is the light and the dark? The light and the dark is good human being and evil human being. It are nothing in between and with supernatural powers and all this kind of
I still disagree with you.
All right.
No problem.
Have a good evening.
Thanks so much. Every call is respected. Caller, last one.
Father save me.
Yeah, man, last one.
Father save me. Now
the
I
last
know
one is Eric,
to
boy.
call Obi Bow Wow. Let me tell you this. At the end of the day,
Eric, don't go down that road, because if I give you a nickname, you ain't gonna like it. Don't go down that road, because if I give you a nickname, you wouldn't like
you
it.
have something. You have Obi, you can't take a joke.
Don't bow wow, not near. Don't bow wow, not near Eric. Don't bow wow, not near Eric. Right?
Let me say something to you. You can't take a joke. But if you can't,
Yes, I take any joke. You see I laughing?
Let me say this, right? You have caused your callers to behave like some QAnon cultists who are against the Democratic Party in the United States of America. Hillary baby, this happening, pedophile in a pizza shop.
Where is this today,
down there in the basement. Listen.
Tell Eric, Sean Luke.
Don't allow callers to sound to the international people who listening like if we live in some illiterate jungle. Right? Let us stop this foolishness and dotishness and get back to reality.
Well, Eric, I can ask you a question.
At the end of the day, is what a man does defines him.
Okay, so I can ask you a question, Eric. What is your thoughts? What is your thoughts on Brian Manning?
I believe that organizations go through pangs from time to time. This is just the PNM time to go through pangs like these, but we are resolute and we will rise above it. And Brian Manning would remain in the PNM because that is where he belongs.
But we don't want him in the UNC.
Have you said he can't go nowhere? He can't go
He
nowhere.
can't
He can't go nowhere.
But he not coming.
But he
No,
can't
no,
go
no, no.
nowhere.
We don't want
you
him
to
to
come.
You know he can't go nowhere, Eric. You know the tie for the necromancy. You know the tie for the necromancy, man.
I want to tell you something. When Dr. Rowley had his tips with Mr. Manning, he started to receive calls from your mother, Dr. Rowley, come over. He said, no, I ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. And he ended up being Prime Minister out of the PNM. Okay? Brad is not going anywhere. Right? And we are going to resolve that issue. That's all issue to deal with. Organization, put you that from time to time. This is just our turn. Okay?
All right, Eric.
Okay, Eric.
Eric, when I'm ready, we'll come and tell everybody black room downstairs in Banner's house, eh?
And the red couch.
Yeah. All right, cool.
The black room and the red couch. Thanks, Eric. Thanks so much. Have a good one. I'm gonna play this for them, boy. And we're going to go to the break with this, right?
Mr. Speaker, I see bitterness. Mr. Speaker, I see acrimony. Mr. Speaker, I see animosity. And Mr. Speaker, I see a man completely out of control. Completely out of control, Mr. Speaker. That is what I see. And that problem is not a new problem to me, you know. I was aware of the tendency for the honorable to go out of control since 1987. Argue your case. Everybody has a chance to do it. But not like my good friend. The minute you oppose my good friend, Mr. Speaker, the minute you oppose my good friend, he gets very, very angry. And if you oppose him strongly, Mr. Speaker, he becomes a raging bull. And that is what this government is not prepared to act. That is what it was. We just were not prepared to accept that. I went to the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago in August 2003 as a Minister of Government in Trinidad and Tobago, a PNM Minister, and told him that there was bid rigging taking place in UDCOT. What the Commission of Inquiry is looking at is 10 times worse than what happened with Biako Airport. And it's even more brazen. The PNM is on trial because those of us who were here and carried the O'Halloran stain, we cannot take the position that this is all talk. In 1986, when we went to campaign in my area, I was there. I don't know who else was there. I was there. And you're going door to door and they're slamming doors in your face in Westmoreland, in Glencoe, in Bayshore, and all they're telling you about is O'Halloran. And today, every school child in this country knows that there's something called UDCOT, and it smells to the high heavens. It smells to the high heavens. If this country cannot call to order its Prime Minister and his cabinet and his political party to say we are not accepting that, then God help us. Why should people be sacrificed so as to allow others, wrongdoers, to prosper? That is what we're being called upon to do, colleagues. That's what we're being called upon to do. And those of you who think that I'm being obstructionist and I'm being whatever you want to think, what we are being called upon to do by a small clique of people in the country is to support wrongdoing, pretend not to know, and see if we can ride it out. We are not going to ride this out.
A man was a line about all that, you know.
Boy, that
man's a lie. Oh, God.
Hard to believe that man was lying through his teeth. He said it with so much conviction.
Mm-hmm.
You swear he was telling the truth. You swear the man had all the receipts. And you know, listen, we really have an accountability problem in this country, you know. Because after that man lied so much, nothing come out. That man went on to become a prime minister, you know.
Yep.
And served 2 terms, you know. And employ the same people, you know.
Same people.
Right? This man, watch people do nonsense with Maracas Bay, with the car park. Say that they're unfit to build the car park and then turn around and award them a contract for $1 million to build a highway, you know.
Yep.
And we said nothing, you know.
Yep.
Boy, hey, what's something really wrong with we, you know. This is, and when I call Trinidad the clown nation of Trinidad and Tobago, people get mad, you know. But we's a clown nation, boy.
Clearly. Clearly. We still have people on the line, guys. We had to wrap up. Heavy inclusion.
Until tomorrow, we're back here, same time, same place. Right here. Enjoy the weekend. Not tomorrow, until Monday. Sorry. Enjoy the weekend.
Until Monday. Yeah. All right, so we're just going to play ads, but we're wrapping up the program right
one time.
Because we have real ads to play, and we ain't playing any of them, all right?
And up next is OB.
Yes, OB and KC. All they go continue that back and all, man.
No, boy. We come here to have fun today, boy. They free up Friday.
Free up Friday next
So if they don't have fun, don't stick around, because we go down have fun.
All right, so keep shooting for the stars and everything else you do. Trinidad and Tobago, if you can see it, you can 100% be it. The moment you choose to give up is the moment a new star is born. Thank you so much for joining us today. And for the week so far, it was a crazy week, man. Bobby boy, it was a crazy week.
Yeah, boy.
But, better days are coming. And budget is around the corner. We want a raise in Talk City, please.
Oh, God, boy.
Right? PM Kamala Prasad Disasa give some more money to TTT.
Oh, God.
So we could get a raise on Talk City. I paying you my bed now, right?
Yeah. A little $2,000 more.
Send the supplementation. Right? We need
don't
this
call no figures now, boy.
We don't call no figures, but we want something. Right? Give me something. We out.